Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to RobMotive. Had something happen over the weekend to the new Tacoma. Now, it's not really any fault of the truck. I was driving around, and as you may know, I'm kind of a stickler for tire pressures, right? I've now got the tire pressure readout right in front of me in the gauge cluster, and it actually stays there. But I noticed I was down 2 pounds in my driver's side rear. And I knew it had to be something, right? So I got home, I looked, and sure enough, I found a nail in the tire. Sprayed some soapy solution on there, and it was leaking air. So I filled it up. This was on a Sunday, actually, and went to Discount Tire this morning, which is a Monday, to have them repair it. And by the way, kudos to Discount Tire. And maybe it's just because I've done so much business there, I don't know. But they fixed it, and they didn't even charge me for it. I mean, it took them labor and materials and time, right? They could have been making money on somebody else. And I don't have the road assistance package. Matter of fact, I didn't even buy the tires there. And they knew that, right? Now, just so you know, the way Discount Tire fixes or patches a tire, they plug it and then they put a patch on the inside as well. Nothing more you can do. I'm very happy about that. However, there is one thing that happened. When they do this, they rebalance the tire, right? And they used silver weights. Before, they used black, so you can't see them. So we got to take care of that. And then also, I have just this little mod that came in. It's not really a mod. It's an accessory for the Tacoma. I'm going to show you at the end. And then I have to put the center cap back on. So let's go ahead, grab the paint. What I'm using is just a flat black paint, you can see right here, to paint over those weights. So let's go ahead, get that done. Again, it's kind of a picky thing, but when you want to have something nice and you've got aftermarket, wheels and all that good stuff on the truck, you want it to look good, right? At least I do. So I'm going to paint over the weights, and you guys will be able to see them here in just a second, assuming I can get this paint set down without spilling it all over the place. I don't think so. What I'm talking about, of course, and I've taped it up so I don't get paint all over the wheel, but I'm talking about these silver weights. They should have been black. I don't know why they didn't do them in black, but they didn't. So real quick, we're going to go ahead and paint them. Hopefully, again, without getting anything on my wheels, which would be really disappointing to me. Not sure how well the paint, I'm not gonna do some like Picasso type job here. I just want them to be as much hidden as I can. The weights themselves I'm talking about, of course. So we're just gonna touch it with some paint. You get the idea, right? Let me go ahead and finish that up, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. All right, I've got it all painted up. Again, not a Rembrandt or Picasso state of work, but just to black everything out so that it blends in. And of course, once they get dusty and dirty and all that, it'll match the rest of the interior of the wheel, I think. No big deal. Now, I've got to put the center cap back on. The thing I like and hate about the fuels is they're held on by screws. 3 holes only. It's a little deceiving. It looks like it has more, right? Only 3. And they're a little bit of a pain to get to, and I see they kind of scratched my wheel up a little bit. Isn't that nice? Good luck improving that. It's just a part of having stuff done. Unfortunately, you can only keep things nice so long, I guess, and you get to live with it. Not that it makes me happy, it does not. To put these on, and again, it's such small spaces we're working in here, you want to obviously hit the hole and hopefully not strip anything. That's always the grand plan, right? Not sure if I can do this with my finger. I guess I can. One thing about it, they always go in pretty easily. I like that, which means the threads and the holes and all that stuff are pretty good, which is always a good thing. I do this myself. I mean, Discount Tire would have done it for me, of course, if I'd have taken this in with the caps on. I do it myself because I have found that others tend to tighten these too tight, and the caps, of course, are simply plastic, and obviously, being plastic, they will crack or split or get damaged. So I guess if they're going to get damaged, I would much prefer that it comes at my own hands as opposed to someone else doing it. And I bet if you look at yours, if you haven't done it yourself, and you look right along this area here, you're probably going to see a hairline crack from where they've been tightened too tight. Again, that's why I do it myself. Overall, they do a great job there. I mean, I've never had any better place than Discount Tire at any location. So it's good. They tend to be pretty darn good across the board. That makes me happy because I can go to a different location in a different state, and it just seems like they do a really great job of maybe vetting and training their employees so that they pay attention to things. Always good. So let me go ahead, tighten these down. I'll get the tape off of there. You guys can see what it looks like without tape on it. And then we're going to go unbag that little accessory I guess I got, which I think is pretty cool. So stay tuned. Okay, take a look down there at the tire or the wheel. You can see, if you look real close, you can see it in the light because it's a little shiny because it's still wet. I did use a flat black paint, by the way, but it's going to blend right in. You're never going to see it, and I don't even know if you can see the ones on the other wheels. That one looks like it's not visible. Over here, let's see. I don't even see one there, but I know there is one because I looked at it. And then back here, it's right up here. Let me see if I can show you a little closer. Right up here, and you notice it's black. So, whatever. Mine is black now as well, so not that big of a deal. Now, let's take a look at this little accessory that I got. I think it's pretty neat. Something pretty simple, really. No, it's not the camera over there. In this bag, comes from Amazon. Let's take a look. Are you ready? The big reveal. Check it out. 4-wheel beast keychain. I know it's a keychain, right? But it's the little things. The little things like this. Check it out. And you may notice it is a 4th gen. You can tell by the fog lights, the lights in the front, the grille, and also the way the headlights are. It is the same color as my truck. They have a few different colors. So if by chance you are crazy like me and happen to be interested in one of these, you can see, wow, it's a pretty good match too. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Just one of those little things. I don't know what I'll do with it. I might actually put it somewhere inside the truck. I think it might be kind of cool. I might have to get more than one of these, actually. I might actually put it, let's just take a look. Hop up here in the truck. Let's see. I might actually take the keychain part of it off. I think I might get another one. And I think I'm going to mount it right here. Just with a little piece of double-sided tape or something. It doesn't have to be anything extreme. But I think it's pretty cool. That's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to mount it, and I'll probably get another one. Or maybe another couple. It's pretty cool. To mount somewhere else. I don't know. It'd be neat if it didn't have the Toyota logo in the middle. You could mount it there, right? You can't really remove that either because it's kind of indented around, I guess. It would look hokey if you did, I think. Maybe not. It actually might cover up most, and it fits just about perfect in there. I don't know. Probably not. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount mine right there on the on the dash. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and do that. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, I did end up putting 3 little things of tape on the back because the more I thought about it, the more I decided I really like this. So it's gonna stay on there. It's just one of those little things. I mean, you either get it or you don't, right? Me, I get it, I think. Okay, mine is gonna go right here beside the Toyota wording, I guess. And I'm gonna try to get it straight, hopefully, because once it sticks, it pretty well sticks. Although the good thing about double-sided tape is you can just remove it if you want, so not that big a deal. I'm gonna hold it down for about probably a minute, and then we'll come back on. Okay, there you go. There you have it. Just the coolest little touch, I think. Let's take a look at it from the driver's side as well, just to give you a little perspective as to what you'll see with this crazy little mod. And yeah, I'm going to call it a mod. It does change the appearance of the truck, right? So, let's hop up in here, and there's what you're going to have. Look at that, and that's not going anywhere. I just think that's cool. I don't know, and you don't have to put it there. You could put it anywhere, right? It could go up here, it could go down here, it could go really anywhere you want it to go. Anyway, I think it's pretty neat. Just something I kind of happened upon, right? Let me know. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the whole process, the wheels, and then this unexpected little addition. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.